Hi.
Hi, everybody. This is Christine,
I'm Tina.
ladies of the Lanai. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Today we have another installment of Tea Talk in the Villages, where we're trying to give you little snippets, little tips and hints about golfing in the villages.
Right.
Mhm.
And we're going to talk about what is free golf.
Free
You always hear
golf.
about free golf in
Free
the
golf,
villages.
right.
And what does that mean?
Come to the villages and you can play my husband likes to say, all the golf you can eat for free. But it's not exactly all the golf you can eat for free. It is regarding executive golf, which is the over 40 executive courses we have, which include the pitch and putt. We're not going to talk today about the championships, the 18 hole or full length courses. That's not free. Those have fees. We'll talk about that another time. But today we're talking about the executive courses in the villages.
Right.
So
it is free.
It is free
under one circumstance.
Under this particular circumstance, if you are a resident and if you're walking the course, as opposed to taking the golf cart.
And I have played with someone. My friend Kate and I played at Sarasota, and we played with a couple who did walk the course.
Yeah, I mean, I walk the courses a lot as well. Not in the dead of the summer because it's too hot, I think. But if it's cooler out, it's a great way to get your steps in because it's not that long. It takes like an hour and a half. So it's a fun way to play golf if you walk. So it is $0 ever if you're going to walk an executive course. But it's not a whole lot more if you're a resident and you want to take your golf cart. Okay, so there's two ways to pay a little bit extra to take your golf cart. One way is to pay $4 each time you play. If you don't play a lot, just pay $4 each time, and that's still pretty reasonable. The other way is to get a trail pass. Also, I think it's really a good deal to get a trail pass. It's pretty much almost free as well. And it's a household fee, and you can do it by 12 months, by 6 months, or by 1 month. So even if you're a snowbird, if you're only here for 1 or 2 or 3 months, you can still take advantage of this great savings to get a trail pass. So 1 month trail pass is only $22. That's it. So if you're playing a lot of golf, it's just $22. You can take your golf cart for free. 6 month is $109, and we get the $145 full year.
I think it's great, especially since it's for the household.
It's a household.
I did buy an annual one, so it's just for one. It's one person, but like if you're 2 people, 3 people, whatever your household is, that's a bargain.
It's a bargain anyway. I think it works out for us if you play. I forget the math, but I think if you play more than twice a week, it's definitely worth it. Okay. It's definitely worth it to get the trail pass. So that is for residents.
What if you have a visitor?
So if you have a guest or a visitor, the fees will depend on the time of year. So we have high season, right, which is November to April. They will pay $11 for a green fee. They'll pay $11 for a green fee. And if it's off season, which is May to October, they'll pay $7 for their green fee. That's to be able to play.
That's still pretty inexpensive, don't you think?
I do. And if they're walking, that's it. No more than that. And if they're riding in a cart, just add $4 onto that 7 or 11. So it'll be 11 or 15, depending on the time of year.
And they need a guest pass, right? To do
yes, they need a guest pass. You go to districtgov.org. There's a form there that it's very easy to fill out online when you're expecting a guest. And you just need to give their information, their address, their date of birth, their name, obviously, when they're coming, and then it just gets sent to the at your service rec centers. Like for me, it's a Zell, and then you just go pick it up, and that's $0 for your guest pass.
Right. Mm-hmm. And then if you want to rent a cart, if you don't have your own golf cart,
if you don't have your own golf cart and you want to rent a cart for playing golf, not for driving around after golf, or keeping at your house, but just for playing golf. For 9 holes, it's $7 per person to rent a cart, and for 18, it's $14 per person to rent a cart.
And then if you just have a friend who wants to ride around with you but not play, you're a spectator.
They have a spectator provision here at the villages, and there's no charge for spectators. Okay. Just tell your starter you have a spectator, so that when the ambassador is out there, if they see 4 golfers and the 1 spectator, they'll see 5 people.
Do you know? Do the ambassadors know?
Yeah, so you get a wrap. We call it a wrap. It's like a sticky thing that goes around the golf cart, and it has a special color. I think it's blue and white. And then the ambassador knows that there's 5 people because one of them's a spectator. Not there's no fivesomes.
Okay. That's a bargain because I was just on vacation in Dominican Republic, and I thought I went to a resort that was not on a golf course, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go. I'd like to go play golf while I'm here because I'm into it now. And I looked, and like the cheapest, and I'm sure for some people this is cheap, but the cheapest was like $400 or $500.
Play golf?
Yes. By the time you pay for that, pay for club rental, pay for blah 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 blah, and I was like, you know what? I'll wait for my free golf in the villages.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's really is a bargain actually playing here.
Yeah. So, and that's how much free golf is.
That's how the free golf thing works. It's still pretty free as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. And that's it for Tea Talk in the villages
with ladies of the Lanai.
Yeah, yeah, ladies of the Lanai. Hopefully you enjoy the content we bring to you, and if you do, please make sure you like and subscribe. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.